Whitey Show.
The Whitey Show, the Whitey Show.
Whitey Show.
I'm the review who loves to say son of a bitch. The same review who hates most Nintendo shit. I'm the one who calls games what they are. I even own a 360 and hate Gears of War. Guy who spends his money on games, fucking cars. Just a funny guy who became a YouTube star.
Alright, so what happens when you take Valve, a first-person shooter, and a shit ton of zombies? Well, basically you get Left 4 Dead. It's the zombie apocalypse, bitches. And, it's intense. And words can't quite describe the experience, but me and Whitey are gonna try to do our best.
And it is a great zombie game, which I've not played ever, so I'm very happy with it.
Yes, it's an amazing zombie game. And it's not the shitty George Romero, I walk 2 inches every 10 minutes zombies. These are the 28 days, weeks later, in your face, hardcore, insane zombies that climb fences and cars and chain link fences, and I said fences already, but, and all kinds of stuff. So, to get to you, to kill you, to destroy you.
The story of Left 4 Dead is basically, it's just surviving. That's basically the whole story. It starts off with a little cinema in the beginning. If you don't click any buttons, you can watch the 4 characters you can play as survive somehow a huge fucking attack from about every zombie and monster in this game. And basically the story, that's it, is surviving. And there's 4 sections to the game, but in no way are they connected. Like 1 second you're in the hospital, and the next second you're at an airport, and then in the woods, and then I think the sewers or something. So they're really not connected, which I felt they could have done, and they could have put a cinema for each beginning stage, so you get an idea of why they're even there or how they got there.
And I have to agree with you. Honestly, the opening intro was awesome, and it led right up to the start of the first level, which was great. And if they could have only done that for the next, as they call them, movies, technically. You know, that would have been really cool to get kind of like the backstory. Now, if you listen to the commentary in the game, apparently they originally did want to connect all of the 4 movie scenarios as a story, but the play testers apparently didn't like that for some reason. Well, screw them. I really wish they would have stuck with it. You know, their story's not really there, but it's kind of a zombie apocalypse, survive on your own will, so teamwork.
The graphics are really well done in this game. I feel that they have the atmosphere really down where you will always feel like you're getting attacked from every side, since it is dark enough that it feels like you're getting attacked and you can't see. But at the same time, it's not so dark where you don't know where the hell you're going, because you have what we call a flashlight, and in this game a flashlight is useful so you can see what's in front of you and whatever you're pointing at.
And the lighting is really good, from even just the level environments where you go near a downed tanker and the lighting from the fires, you know, giving off this you know, orange glow on the environment. And the zombies look really good, along with all the different character designs for the witch and the tank and the smoker and the boomer. He's one ugly mofo.
Yeah, wait, that's a he? Really?
The boomer, yeah.
I thought that was a she, but you got
That's
the
witch's
boomer.
she.
Oh yeah. Okay, so and you got the hunter, which is that crazy guy that jumps on you and just annoys the shit out of everybody.
Gameplay. Well, gameplay is typical first person, but it's in a much more faster paced setting. Although, don't think along the lines of like Unreal Tournament. It's not that fast. Otherwise, it would suck. But anyway, you're typically fighting tons of zombies. You got the horde always coming after you, and the AI director, this guy who basically hits a button, says whether to kick your ass or not kick your ass. You know, he can make a horde of zombies appear at any point in time in the game. Every time you play, it's different. The enemy attacks are different, and the different enemies really add to the whole teamwork factor. Like if you get hit by a smoker or a hunter, man, you can't do anything basically, and you're susceptible to your teammates' help. So if they don't help you, you're screwed. You're dead. The witchers are scared of light, so that's pretty cool, and they will just come at you. And everyone will learn to fear the tank, because the tanks suck. So boomers are big and huge, but they just spit on you, and that's really not that big a deal. But, well, it is a big deal if you get hit by it, but you get swarmed by the horde. Anyway, but also there's the weapons. And why do you have to say about that?
The weapons, there's only so many. There's machine gun, sniper, 2 shotguns, a pistol, and, a few other weapons like grenades and so on. But even with so limited weapons, I feel each weapon has its good and its bad, and this is where a lot of games don't really have that, where basically there's one power weapon and the rest are shitty. In this game, if you pick up a shotgun, close range, you're going to be okay, but at the same time, you're so low on ammo after a while, you're fucked. And then you have the sniper rifle, which is nice far range, but if you're, close range, you're fucked. And so on. So every weapon is good, and since this is such a good teamwork game, if you all pick the same weapon, you may survive, but most times a tank or something will, eat your fucking soul and you'll die. So it's not a good idea to choose the same weapon. So that was just my point on the weapon part that people are bitching about. I think they do a great job with all the different, all the different pros and cons of each weapon.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a lot of fun trying to survive these massive waves of zombies and infected. And now there is 4 movie campaigns to go through, each with 5 levels, which will take you, if you play on normal, probably 4 to 5 hours, but up that to expert, and you're looking at this game taking you probably 10 to 15 because those levels are hard as hell to beat, and if you want those achievements, you gotta do it. Another quick thing to mention is the versus mode, and the versus mode pits 4 humans against 4 infected, which people can control. And did you want to add anything on that?
Yeah, on that, well, I do like versus mode, and I like the idea of it. I think what would have been better, and this is just for general multiplayer mode, I don't even like Call of Duty that much, but I think they have a good idea where if you win a match, you level up and you get new items and shit like that. A lot of shooters are doing it. And even though this game you really can't get new stuff, I don't know, maybe if they added, you can only start off as a hunter, and then the more matches you win as a hunter, you get to be a smoker or something like that. Instead of just basically random choice of whatever zombie you have to be or monster. That was the only upgrade I would like, but it's not really a fault because all the different classes of both the infected and then being a human, it works out really well, and it's just a really teamwork game. So this isn't a Call of Duty where you just shoot in the air and get a headshot. No, if you separate, you're all fucked. If you're human and if you're infected and they are teamwork, then you'll never kill them because you're a fucking idiot. That's basically it.
Rightly said.
Yes.
So the enjoyment of the game is, it's just awesome. In my opinion, I never get tired of playing this game. With the AI director there, it's just always a lot of fun. You never know what to expect. While the levels remain the same and they're not randomized in any sort of way, just the enemy patterns and where they come can really throw you for a surprise. The only thing I had wished for, and it's only because the game is so good, is some more scenarios. When you're only looking at 4 movies and 5 levels per movie, it just doesn't last as long as you'd like it to, and it's just a testament to show that the game is so good, you just want to play more.
What I feel is that the 360 owners will never get what the PC owners will, because I already see PC owners getting modded maps of the mall, the mall from the famous zombie movies and all that, and the cemetery and so on. So all this stuff that they're going to get added on the PC version, I feel that the Xbox version should get some downloadable content because, like Slasher said, this game is so fun to play, and while the 4, movies, it's 4, right? Yeah, 4 movies, all fun and everything, you just you want more.
I agree, all your points. All I want to see is more levels, and that's, maybe a little bit more refinement, but other than that, already you're looking at an amazing game that is just so much fun to play with your friends, and it really imbues the spirit of teamwork, unlike any game I've ever played before. You really rely. It's like you're with 3 other strangers, and you guys are trying to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yes, I agree with everything, and go buy Left 4 Dead because it is simply one of the best games and better than Gears. So buy it, enjoy.